Okay, so 2017, I started watching you, and really you motivated me to just go ahead and get started with that business. But I was working 3 jobs at the same time, and I was making about $600 a week. I remember it like yesterday. I was like, listen, this ain't gonna cut it. I believe it was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
We were just in the car looking at some videos.
Yeah.
So right now, last year,
headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, back with another great interview for you guys. And today's guest is a special one. This person was up here before and it was an instant classic. We learned that they were able to build a successful cleaning company with 5 kids, and that's what it was like. Oh, how the world? How this person do that? And so I had to get him back, but not only did I had to get her back, we also got some help today. We got some help today. We came with some company. So without further ado, let's please welcome the founder of Tenacity Academy and Tenacity Clean, Miss Katrina Johnson and Miss Tamika. What's up, y'all?
What's up? I like that intro.
Right?
thank you so much for having us. You got a wonderful office here. Thank you for bringing us. This is my first time being in Jacksonville with you. So, well, besides the conference,
right?
But I'm excited. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
It's been a long time coming. Overdue.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for bringing in Miss Tamika. So, well, welcome again. All right. So y'all know we usually start the podcast all by just saying, if you don't mind sharing, if you could just give us like a ballpark figure of where you are as far as the revenue go with the company.
All right, so I believe the first time I got on your show, I was just stepping into my 6-figure level. I believe it was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
We were just in the car looking at some videos.
Yeah.
So right now, last year we hit a $500,000.
Okay.
And this year we're looking at 600.
Hey, let's go. We can clap. We got a live studio audience today. We can clap it up. Let's just go ahead and rewind, and let's just talk about y'all backgrounds each, like who you are, where you're from, all of that good stuff.
Okay. All right. So me, a lot of people that they may already know me as a single mom, 5 kids. I started my cleaning company in 2018. I started watching your videos in 2017. Okay. So 2017, I started watching you, and really you motivated me to just go ahead and get started with that business. But I was working 3 jobs at the same time, and I was making about $600 a week.
Okay.
And I remember it like yesterday. I was like, listen, this ain't gonna cut it. $600 a week. So I had to figure out a way to really make ends meet and make this thing make sense. So I decided to start a cleaning company, because the only type of jobs I can get was cleaning jobs, because I got a felony on my background.
Right.
So I started a cleaning company in 2018. It quickly came to an end in 2019. I had to file bankruptcy. Okay. I remember reaching out to you about my bankruptcy story. Yep. At that point, I was just gonna give up. I said, maybe I'm not a good business owner. Maybe I don't know how to manage money. I'm not a good leader. I had all these negative thoughts in my head. And then something said, you know what? Working a job was bad too. Yeah. So, you might as well keep pushing. Sometimes you gotta pick your heart. So I decided to give it another try. I felt like I needed to have tenacity in order to get back on my feet. And I started another business, and it was called, I decided to call it Tenacity Clean, and that's who we are now. From 2019, I started Tenacity Clean in 2019.
That's what's
and
up.
That's who we are to this day.
That's what's up.
I think we met in 2020.
Yeah, that was 2020. 2020, then I came along.
Okay.
It was definitely a transition for me, because I was working a 9-to-5 with AT&T.
Yeah.
And I was already on the phone talking to clients. I was in the escalation department, so I was like a supervisor taking calls. So when I met her, she was like, shoot, you taking cold calls? Well, I'm looking for a cold caller.
Right.
I was like, really? I was like, how much you paying? She was like, well, I don't want to tell you that right now because I don't want it to make about the money.
Right.
It's just like, I want you to know the meaning behind what I do. So she went into what she did, and I was just like, I love it. Like the whole tenacity theme, everything about it just meant so much to me. So I was like, let's go.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So I picked her up from Atlanta, and we've been rolling ever since. She came in as an assistant because, you know, my first year in really 2018 taught me a lot. I had a lot of mistakes in 2018, but 2019 and 2020, I was learning from all of my mistakes at that point. And one of the things I needed some help. I needed an assistant because I was growing so fast.
Yeah.
You know, I used your lead generation.
Hey.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so y'all was sending me leads, and we just started to scale from there, man. And I was like, man, I need some help. I need some help. I need somebody to help me with every aspect because it's hard when you're an entrepreneur. You have to wear so many hats.
Right.
You know, it's not like we came in here. We didn't have everything figured out.
Yeah.
You know, we're really building 6 and 7 figure businesses from the ground up. You know, so we're not gonna have everything figured out, and I can't do everything myself and manage the household and take care of the kids and take them to school and practice and all that. You know, it can be overwhelming. It can make a lot of people just want to give up.
Yeah.
You know, and just because I've had those thoughts. I've had the thoughts of just, you know what, I'll just go back and get a job.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then every time I think that, I only have it like for 1.2 seconds. Okay? And then I'm back on my entrepreneurial shit. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I needed an assistant at that point, and it couldn't be anybody. It had to be somebody that was serious. I remember we had some serious conversations.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, we need to think about the exit plan first. If this don't work out,
Right.
what are we gonna do?
Right.
So we had a lot of conversations like that, but Tamika is just amazing. She came in and she was just a huge blessing to our company.
Yeah.
Huge blessing.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't know if I was getting hired to be an assistant or if I was just getting hired to work for the feds. It was a huge questionnaire like, okay, you ready for this? Because I have to let you know it's going to be a little something different.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. But I will tell you, when she went through everything and she was teaching me everything, I'm like, man, this is second nature. One thing I can say just about entrepreneurship, it takes a toll on you mentally.
Yeah.
Because you have to try to balance everything. And we all know it ain't no balance.
Right.
So it's just like with her and the business, I'm like, man, I just got to go at it. I have to, because now she's depending on me to do what I got to do. And I love it. And I'm going to trade it for the world.
No, I could tell you a blessing to the business because you already blessing my business. You just walked in here. You help us get the product placement right over there. Look, we got the raw merch. Shout out to Mika for that. So, and look, so y'all clearly compliment each other, right? As far as like working together and stuff. I see it on the camera all the time in y'all videos. So I guess I can ask, like, what advice would y'all give when it comes to, I guess start with you, Ms. Johnson, like as far as looking for that right person to partner with or bring in even as an assistant role, but however, basically just bringing somebody in to help with your company.
The main advice that I would give is you need to make sure they actually care and give a damn about you and your company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if we always talk about that whole building a personal brand thing. It's different. I'm telling you, it hit different when you really build a personal brand and people have a personal connection from you. When she didn't know me, I sent her, the YouTube channel and all that. So she really started to like do her research about what I was really doing and where I'm trying to go and this vision and stuff. And she fell in love with my vision. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest key. Like, get someone to really care like you care about your company. Like, but if I didn't build that, what would she have to really go off of? Nothing but my word, and she doesn't know me.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons why in our company we only hire contractors.
Yeah.
Okay. And a lot of times I'll just put a blast out on my YouTube channel and say, all right, now we're looking for some more people to partner with in our city. And the people that hit us up, they already follow us on YouTube.
Right.
So it's like they already bought into the vision before they even walk into our office. Now when they walk in our office, they're like, man, I finally get to meet you type thing.
Right.
Versus when you go sign up for a McDonald's job and you meet the CEO and it's just like another job, like, hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
There's no connection.
Yeah.
It's there to make some money.
Yeah.
You know, these people want to really grow with us.
Yeah.
You know, they really give a damn. They really care. So I'm really looking for someone that cares about this vision like I do. And she just really had to show me, because people could tell you anything.
Yeah.
You know, but she came in and she showed me, you know, you got to do trial runs with people. But I just test the waters. I had to test the waters.
Yeah.
And she showed me that she was worthy of me giving her that position. So she moved from being an assistant to actually on my LLC now. So we're partners.
Let's go. Congrats on that.
Man,
Okay.
I'm telling you that it was not easy. Like I said, just walking into this, I feel like there's two things that get your life right: church
Yeah.
and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's gonna make you straighten up.
Yeah.
Because you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you have to know what you're doing, and to deal with the multiple personalities of different people.
Mm-hmm.
If you off the bat real snappy, you can't deal with people like that. You're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to do the entrepreneurship. But she has taught me so much about myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. It's just I love entrepreneurship now.
Yeah.
I don't see why people stop it.
Right.
You know, it has to be life, and sometimes I get it, but if your determination is where it needs to be, and it's like she say, shoot, sometimes I be wanting to quit. I can't quit.
Yeah.
It has to work or it has to work. Like,
Yep.
that's what it is for me,
Yep.
because I ain't got nothing to go back to, but I wouldn't trade it for nothing, because I
And
love
she
it.
wouldn't let me quit either.
Facts.
Well, you need a good accountability partner.
Yeah.
I be talking to myself. I be like, listen, you just gonna do nothing but sit down,
Right.
go to take a drink, you know, and let's woosah and we'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. That's her.
Yeah.
But you need that partner on your side to do that, because if you don't, you may talk yourself out of a good contract.
Yeah.
We've had contracts where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let them go. I'm just gonna give them away. I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
and then you shouldn't operate in emotions.
Emotions, right.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't make emotional decisions.
Yep.
Let's think about it. Just because that one contractor complained, is everybody else complaining?
Right.
Maybe it's the damn contractor.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
maybe you get rid of her.
Right.
Okay, so we've had those type of moments before,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a great accountability partner.
Yeah.
And it goes the same way. It's, you
I was
know.
about to say, hold up now. Let me just talk that back over there, because life would not be the same without Miss Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, this my rock right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not trade the world for anybody. Like, when I tell you she give anybody anything
Yeah.
off her back, like, all she wants you to do is to succeed.
Yeah.
She's like, I made it, so I want you to make it.
Facts.
And I love that, because a lot of people, they be trying to hold on to it. I mean, what you holding on to it for? You can't die with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I commend her, because it's never a moment where she's like, you know what, I ain't gonna do that. No, here you go. What you need? How can I help you? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Right.
And I love that. And it's like, I want everybody else to know that too. Like, she
I
goes.
can't do too much of that though.
Right.
She stopped me a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
It got-
you know, she didn't get her check early today. No, she didn't get her check.
You gotta have that
Like,
balance for sure.
You
Yeah.
know, let me just go ahead and pay. She'd be like, no.
Yeah.
I tell her, I call her. I call her.
And fact, because no.
And fast. Lord, that's funny. Hey, look, so hold up though. So you did start off and you was like, you sent her your YouTube channel and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that's interesting because that's one of the questions I had later, but I'm gonna move it to now because I know that always worked for me when I was active with my cleaning company.
Right.
They would see my YouTube and it'd just be like, it's just an honor to work for you, bro. I don't care. And I'm like, no, you don't work for me, you work with me. You know what I mean? And because I did contractors too. And so it definitely works to our advantage to have these platforms as bosses and owners, but has it ever backfired for you? Like, have you ever came across any like safety concerns or issues when somebody, because everybody think us YouTubers is rich. They think we just ballers. So has that ever had like a part of your life so far in the journey?
It hasn't so far.
Okay.
I think that's probably one of the reasons I don't have my actual location on Google.
Yeah.
Because as we grow on YouTube, people crazy.
Yeah.
And I ain't got time for, I get off of work. I'm getting out of the office 9 o'clock and somebody standing at my door.
Right.
You understand? So that's one thing that I do for our safety. We don't actually put the real address out there. The address that's out there is somewhere else.
Yeah.
It ain't where I'm at. You ain't
Yeah.
gonna be there. But have I ever dealt with anything crazy? Not yet. What would you say?
Nope, and they better not start. Don't play.
Don't speak it into existence.
Right, say don't provoke them. But nah, look, cause I really haven't had too much issues with it either. But I think if I had to assume, I think it's because we don't do too much lifestyle marketing. Now, I started a little bit, right? I started with my little drop top here and there, and I did the Tesla here and there. I had to experiment, but for the most part, we don't do that. I see y'all blinging today, though. Them things looking real nice over there.
It came from the hair store. The hair store, $12.99.
Okay, plus the tax make about $13.45.
Look, we would have never known.
I'm scared of the whole lifestyle marketing thing. You talking to a woman that's been robbed 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They broke into my house when I was in the project.
See, same here. Same here.
Projects that I got robbed. So, I don't know, that world kind of scares me a little bit, and I feel like as we move into 7-figure, because we're well on our way, that part ain't gonna be out there.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm be the regular Katrina Johnson that you guys know and love and see.
Period.
You know, everybody that know us and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because it's going to attract a lot, like family members out the woodwork trying to ask you for money and all that. Like, and we don't mind helping people.
Yeah.
But, it can attract the wolves too.
Yeah.
And that's what we don't want, So, that's just my take on it. And we've never really been into like the Louis Gucci world anyway. Like,
Right.
we ain't really. It's probably because we ain't never had that.
Right. I told Gina that. I said,
If you got the money, you might want to tap into it. I don't know.
once you taste a little bit of, I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard to get all. But that's why you just don't do it in the first place. I'm gonna tell you that.
I just feel like this. Like, money only enhances who you already are.
Facts.
You get me? And I'm a homesome girl. She's a homesome girl. So it's just like, we just want to give back at the end of the day.
That's what's
So
up.
like, why take when we can just, if you just talk to us, we might be able to help you out.
Yeah, that's big facts. I love it. Now let's talk about this surviving the cleaning industry. So,
You better watch.
hell yeah. So I saw I think I seen like the first 2. I gotta catch up. I'm definitely about to go catch up. But I was looking at the comments last night, and man, I'm like, oh, they taking off over there. Like, like this thing is going in. So it could be a whole Netflix series the way, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely about to play catch up on them episodes for sure. So first off, I gotta say it's a genius idea. And I mean, just to come up with a concept, because me and Jen always talked about like doing that.
Really?
But that take work. Like to sit there and try to record what you're doing out there. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't feel like doing it. So y'all actually doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so kudos to y'all for that. It was genius. I love it. And I guess I just want to start, tell us a little bit about the series, what y'all doing, and who is it for those who haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so surviving the cleaning industry. I was actually, I forgot who I was looking at. I think it was Grant Cardone. He had a lifestyle show where he
Undercover Billionaire.
Yeah. So I think I was watching that one night and I was like, man, remember that lady that tried to get us to do a TV show? Because somebody actually wanted us to do a show.
Wow.
And it was like flipping houses and anyway, to make a long story short, they didn't choose us, they chose somebody else. But I was like, shit, I do my own show.
Facts.
Period. You know how I get. When I get into my mode of this is what I want to do, can't nobody stop me.
Right.
Can't nobody stop me. So, and then she would ride or die because she'd be like, well, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. So, what surviving the cleaning industry is just, it brings you in on a day in the life of me, Miss Tamika, Tenacity Clean, and really what we do from the morning all the way into the night. It's really giving you a deep dive of everything from the phone calls, from the complaints, from the clients, The contractors, they may get defensive. The accounts that we clean, because we had a college dorm account, and we ended up like backing out of that because it went so bad. But this is reality. This is what happens. I mean, sometimes people on YouTube, they see like the glimpse and the glam, but they don't see what we had to do to get there.
Yeah.
And really what it takes. It takes a lot, y'all. You know, from people not paying on time, you know, to the people that deal with the net 30 account.
Yeah.
Some people don't deal with it. If you don't deal with it, good.
Right.
But for us, we had a couple of net 30s that just wasn't paying on time, and you have to think about it. You have to pay people.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
And I'm bringing people in on actually my thought process in that moment in how I'm going to handle that situation. I may handle it right. I may not.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is life.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody gave us instructions on how to be a CEO here.
Facts.
Okay, like
Facts.
I never took a CEO class.
Facts.
So I'm learning from the ground up, you know. So I'm just bringing people in on our day life of growing a cleaning company.
Yeah, half of the time I be forgetting that we were actually recording.
Facts.
Because it's something that you do daily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and when I sit back and I look at the recording, I'll be like, man, I actually handled it.
Right.
When you look at some of those comments, man, you know, some of the comments be crazy. You know, the VAs be having to erase that stuff. But, you know, because she be like, what he say? Oh,
I be like, look, you about to get deleted.
Right.
Don't go there. We not
Right.
gonna go there with them. Just erase it. But we're really just trying to give people like a real reality check of what you're going to go through during this journey.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really exciting. Thank you to everybody that's been showing us
Yeah.
love
Thank you.
and commenting and all that stuff and really following the journey. So this episode is actually going to be a part of
Okay.
Surviving the Cleanup.
Okay.
That's what, see, when I walked in, I had the cameras rolling. Yeah, that's going to be on the show.
That's what's up. And I'm about to start hosting a watch party. You know what I mean? For every time it dropped, we gotta have to do something like reaction video or something, right?
Monday nights and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m.
Make sure y'all catch it,
7
y'all.
p.m. Eastern.
That's what's up.
Mondays and Wednesdays.
I'm gonna tell you something else too on that. And this ain't in my questions, but this made me think of that. I'm gonna give you your flowers again because imagine how real you gotta be to this. First off, it's called surviving the cleaning industry. You know what I mean? So it's like obviously some problems going on.
Yeah.
And then you a cleaning business coach. You supposed to only talk about the good stuff. You ain't supposed to talk about survive, right?
Right. No.
You know what I mean? Like, so I just wanted to like, you know what I mean, give you the kudos and show the people like that's how real you are. That's why I ain't had it like, no, that's my dog right there. Cause when you first came like on the scene, they're like, oh, AJ, you got some competition. And I'm looking at it. First thing I did, I think I sent you a voice message, if not a typed message. But I would tell, I said, man, that shit so real. Like I said, you cussing at your kids and everything on there. Like, oh my God. I was like, no, your shit realer than mine. Like, I wish I could be like that. I told you straight up that shit when I first seen it. So anyway, I just wanted to give you your flower for sure because it don't get no realer than that. Anybody don't ride with you, something wrong with them. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's really just real life, just being authentic. That's the only way I know how to be. I can't sugarcoat stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I can't sugarcoat for the cameras. And I feel like our people get misled so much, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, we done been misled by society. We don't want to go in on that.
Right.
Okay, so being that I come from where I come from and I'm making a decent amount of money now,
Yeah.
I really truly want to help the next person that's in where I was at in 2017.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely want to help that sister.
Yeah.
But whoever she is, she needs to do self-development first.
Yeah.
Okay, and she got to genuinely want to help herself before anybody else can help her. But to anybody that genuinely wants to, I'm talking to the old Katrina Johnson, 2017.
Right.
If they meet me or somebody like you, we got them.
Yeah.
We are an open book.
Facts.
Okay, when I see people at the conference, I'm really telling you everything, girl. I'm telling you everything.
Straight
I'm not
up.
holding nothing back because some of these coaches that, Man,
I'm telling you.
they gonna tell you everything.
Yeah.
Right.
They will give you a this much and then send you to the 10K program.
Yeah.
Okay. So
They click the link. That's what they're gonna tell you. Click the link.
That's what you're gonna get. But us, we be really just like, girl, all you gotta do is and we pour it all out.
Right.
You know, so that's the advantage that you get when you connect yourself to someone like us.
Yeah.
You know, or like you.
Yeah.
Because I know you're an open book too. I was there in 2017 and I was just looking back at my old video and I was like, damn, I came along.
Yeah.
You know? Because I could look at that video. I still had my old Georgia's Heavenly Cleaner shirt on.
I said,
Yeah. I had a haircut then, didn't I?
Yeah. And she was like, look at the AJ.
Yeah.
I was like, man, we really came a long way, man. And that's a good thing. You see the growth.
Yeah.
Versus most cleaning companies, when they start, they don't last a year.
Facts.
They don't even last a year.
Facts.
And in my story, I lasted a year, but I gave up, but then I started back.
Right.
You know, I started back. So, yeah.
But that's that tenacity, though. That's that tenacity. You kept fighting.
I had to have that tenacity.
Yeah. So now, all right, let's talk about this. So, as far as workers, I want to go. So I'm gonna get them some basic cleaning business questions. Now we got to give them a little more. All right, back. So here we go. So as far as workers, how are you finding them today? And well, you already told me subcontractors over employees. So how are you finding your subcontractors?
Okay, so for my subcontractors, I'm either going on Indeed, I go on Craigslist, or my YouTube channel. So Indeed, Craigslist, or my YouTube channel. That's where we find most of our independent contractors.
Gotcha. Okay. Now you told us you about 6 a year, 600.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but so on average, how much physical cleaning are you doing these days on average per week?
I'm not doing no cleaning.
No. Okay.
Okay, so in the videos, when y'all see us as surviving the cleaning industry, we're really just we went out there to do like a touch-up clean.
Yeah.
That was that one
No,
time.
we actually went out there to do.
Because we were supposed to, because the girl had
inspection.
signed, right,
So,
she had signed
so
off.
the lady had inspected the unit, but what happened was when she was inspecting the units, the manager looked at the units and said, who inspected these units?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, no. She was like, the person that's paying us said, these people need to do the unit all the way over. Mm-hmm. So that's what raised the red flag to us and made us go out there and look at it ourselves.
Right.
So when we went out there to look at it ourselves, we say, oh shit, the whole thing need to be done over.
Yeah.
So that's when I turned it into a show. I said, well, we might as well put the cameras out and just clean it ourselves right now. But we not doing that on the regular.
Okay.
Okay? We don't do that on the regular. And I did an episode where I cleaned the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for the show as well. Because I wanted to really get out there and my cleaners they kept complaining about this one property. And I'm like, what is the deal? Y'all don't have to wash the sheets. Y'all, I mean, it's only 2 beds. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
So me and Tamika went out there to check, see what's wrong. And I said, let's just clean it. Let's just clean it and see what's good. And we got that experience. And now I kind of see why they were complaining, because the parking space was horrible. It's horrible parking.
Yeah.
And the fact that they have to pick up the laundry bag from another location, drive all the way to this location, it can be frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, and not only that, but the property manager is really particular about where to put every little thing at. So she has a book, and you got to read the whole book, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to sit down and flip through all the book, find out where the cups go at, and this is where the spoons. This is how many spoons got to be in. They don't like that.
Yeah.
See, they don't have to do that with all the rest of my property.
Right.
But we wouldn't have known that unless we went out there and got that experience.
Right.
So we turned that into the show.
Okay.
So we put that inside the show of us cleaning and stuff like that. But am I doing that on the regular? No, because I don't have time.
Right.
Okay.
That's hard.
We don't have time.
That's
to
hard.
actually be out there cleaning, you know. And then I got enough people on our team now to do all the cleaning.
You know why that's hard? Because a lot of people starting off, right, they'll be like, they do all their cleaning themselves, and then they'll say, well, they don't got time to work on their business. You work on your business, say, I don't got time to work in my business. You know what I mean? That's hard right there. Y'all better pay attention now.
So, I'm telling you, I had to have that mindset shift, because I was the person to go out And like if I got a house and a $500 clean,
Yeah.
me and my kids, come on, let's go make this $500 because I
Right.
gotta pay the rent.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I ain't about to go
Right.
out there and do that.
Right. We, as a CEO, you make less.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out who's gonna clean it for $300 so I can make 2.
Right.
Who's gonna clean it? That's my job. That's the new job.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I remember when we made a transit. When you came, I was still cleaning.
Man, she had me sweating. This lady knew I had, man. I'm like,
She came when she first got to Savannah. She thought she was gonna be in the office. She was at Airbnb's cleaning. I'm sorry.
I ain't never. Now look, when you look at a flight of stairs and you get scared, I just look at the flight of stairs. I'm like, man, I gotta walk up these. Now I'm little, but
Right.
I'm scared because I gotta walk up these flights of stairs. I'm like, man, I gotta get in shape.
Yeah. Right.
I was scared. I'm like, man, what you got me doing? I'm talking
I had to teach her the power of delegation. So when she started to learn how to get on the phone and see who's going to do it, man, that's when the real money started coming in because we weren't cleaning no more. That's when the scale started to happen.
Man, that's when I started hearing the birds chirping.
She used to be like, well, let's just go. Come on, let's just go. Like, we would literally be eating at a restaurant, and we'll get a phone call. The cleaners haven't made it yet, and the guests are checking in 2 more hours. And we were like, damn. Got to put the steak up
Yeah.
and go out there and do it. Nowadays,
Who?
Right.
make a phone call. I'll call my son, my daughter. I'll call my son girlfriend.
Yeah.
Somebody got to clean.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it, not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Facts.
Okay, what I want to spend my time doing now is bringing in the sales.
Yes.
I want to spend my time on just being the visionary of the company. You
Yeah.
know, working on better systems. That's what I want to spend my time on.
Facts.
You know, but she mostly spends her time on talking to the clients. You know, we got a part in the show where she's calling all of the workers and just telling them how much she really appreciates them.
Yeah.
She calls all the clients just to really do like a check to see how good are we really doing. Because sometimes we might not hear from y'all. You know, we'll do a great presentation on the walkthrough and they love us.
Yeah.
But then you don't hear from us.
Yeah.
So we want to keep calling them like bi-weekly, monthly, just to check in and make sure everything's still all right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So while we're not talking to them, they're talking to our VAs.
Yeah.
You know, and the VAs are handling the back and forth, so that it frees up our time even more.
Yeah.
For stuff like Tenacity Academy World.
Right.
So I keep freeing my time and making more work. And
Nah.
freeing my time
Right.
and making
Because
more
that's how
work.
you scale it, right? Yeah. But that's great because y'all got the 3 components. If you really look at it, the 3 components, you got the sales, operations, and then systems. But that's the software. You know what I mean? And software, the VAs handle that. So y'all got all that down packed. Now I know you do Airbnb, commercial, and residential.
Yeah.
Like, what's the makeup of your company? Like, what percentage of it is Airbnb, percentage is commercial, percentage of residential?
Well, right now, we have, I would say 70% Airbnb.
Okay.
The commercial, we may have like 10% commercial.
Yeah, like
and then the rest
20%.
move in, move out.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Everybody, y'all be cleaning up on them Airbnbs, boy.
Yeah.
They keep us busy, but it's a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you have a good team, you know, to handle it, because it's going to be a lot of back and forth with them.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to have, I actually have 2 VAs that handle the back and forth for me with that. So it alleviates our time.
Yeah.
I was just fussing at her on the car, like, why are you handling that? Why are you
I
handling
be so used to it. Like, I be like, okay, let me call them, but they don't be getting it done fast enough.
Facts.
I'm ready for stuff to happen right then and there.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I care about our clients.
Yeah.
And if you don't move quick, I feel like time is ticking. They
Yeah.
can find somebody else.
Yeah.
I want to be on the point right then and there because
Yeah.
it shows like, dang, these people really care. Hey, look, I need for you to go to Walmart, go get these people a gift card, whatever it takes, because we got to make sure these clients are satisfied.
Yeah.
And I'm more so like, call the VA because that's
Right.
their job.
Right.
You stop doing their job because that's what I'm paying them to do. So that's where we at in the company now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. If I'm paying 2 people to do what we used to do,
Yeah.
make them do it.
Facts.
That's That's where I'm at right now. We're supposed to be free.
Facts.
Okay? And we're free enough to come to Jacksonville and do it nice. AJ Simmons.
On a Tuesday in the middle of the day.
Okay, this nice outfit.
Okay, we got 21 people working in the company right now.
That's gold. That's
and
gold.
we are here in Jacksonville, Florida with you.
Day drinking on a Tuesday. What's paradise? It sounds like paradise to me.
That's real.
So, all right. Now, as far as customers go, how do you find them these days?
The customers are actually finding us through Google.
Yep.
And they're finding us, and we actually use your lead generation service as well.
Thank you.
Okay. But Google, they're all coming through Google. And we got pretty good reviews on Google.
Yeah.
And Google has us on the first page, and it's really all organically. I'm not even running ads on Google right now.
Okay.
It's just coming through. But we get phone calls just about every day.
It's Google and referrals.
Organically.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Or referrals. We just got a huge referral yesterday from a restaurant. And I really don't like doing the restaurant accounts, but might have to take that.
Right.
I might have to take that.
She said, well, we went in there. She was like, well, I said, were you the person that said something? We never been to this bakery before.
Yeah.
In Savannah. And I was like, are you the person that referred such and such client? She was like, well, yeah, I went on Google and I seen you guys. You guys had a great review, so I just told him, go ahead and give him a call up.
Right.
Like, okay.
Cause I was like, I thought we knew you or something. Because he kept saying, y'all don't know Lulu? She referred you. And we was like, oh, I don't know who Lulu is. And then we just met Lulu yesterday.
Wow.
We did a walkthrough. So we just cleaned her new office. And she wants us to clean her old that she's moving out of. And I was like, well, hey, Lulu, thank you for the referral.
Yeah.
And she said, I just went on Google and saw that y'all had good reviews. And I told him to call y'all. That was it.
Yeah. See, you can't beat that with a stick. That's all I'm gonna say. I got to tell the camera that now. Like, and I'm gonna tell you why, because you know you're listening to a knowledgeable person when they got a real company with real Google reviews. Like, obviously they must be doing something right. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
But if I'm telling you, if you run ads on Google Local Business, man, if we run ads on Google Local Business, we would kill it.
I was just telling somebody that this morning.
We would kill it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But if you don't have the money to run the ads, then make sure that you're optimizing your Google page. Put pictures up on your Google page.
Yep.
Like every week, at least. Google likes to see the action. You know, it likes to see that. So that's my tip to you guys. Make sure you're putting pictures up on your Google page every week.
3 things that people need to do in order to be successful as a cleaning business owner. Where we get the CFO from? So where do we get the CFO from?
Oh, shit.
That's lightning round. Y'all want to do lightning round?
Come on with it.
Let's get it.